Competition is the love of life. We were meant to give
안녕하세요, 여러분 안geer예요, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, if you love me, subscribe. If you hate me, subscribe. Yeah. For all my Korean speakers, 한국 전혀 모르겠어요. I don't know how to really speak Korean. I just love the Korean language. I'm gonna tell you guys how it all started and why I really want to learn the Korean language. Let's go back in time. This is me like rewinding. So let's go back in time back in time when I wanted to meet the oppas. Okay, so let me go back again. Let me go back to where I started loving Korean, just in general, like culture. But it might be biased because I got most of the culture from, like, you know, Korean drama and K-pop. So please forgive me, please, okay? Please 주세요, please. I think I'm saying that right. But don't come at me because, you know, I'm still learning and stuff like that. But it all started in 2011 when I was young. When I was really young, I'm not going to tell you guys my age, but I'm sure if you guys have watched any of my YouTube channel, you already know probably how old I am. So it all started in 2010, 2011 when I first got my first taste of what Korean culture is, and I just literally fell in love with, like, the cuteness of it. So my first show that I watched was Boys Over Flowers. Yes, Boys Over Flowers. And I'm still mad right now because I cannot even watch Korean dramas anymore because they took away Drama Fever. Drama Fever was leading committee. I used to watch every Saturday I'm watching Korean drama, like low-key. Like I think I've watched almost over, I would say, more than 100 shows, to be honest with you. Really, 진짜. I mean, that's, hey, you got that. That's a little bit of something that I could, like, actually say that I learned in Korean. So from there on, like, oh my god, I fell in love with the show so much. Like, I wanted to be Lee Min-ho girlfriend, all right? And then I wanted to be married to Kim Yoon-jun, okay? Like, that's his real name, but he was the actor in there who was called Yoon Jin-ho. Was gonna be my oppa. Yoon Jin-ho, I was just like, freaking, he was just so dreamy in Boys Over Flowers, and I know it's like a really old show, and like most of the people that actually like the Korean culture, I might be biased about this, but it started out with some of the Korean drama. So from there on, I really love Lee Min-ho. So that was like my side piece, but you know, I was married to Kim Jong-hyun, you know, I was married to him in real life. Just kidding. But so from there on, the venture kept going on, and I got introduced to Big Bang, okay, like into the K-pop culture, okay, like Big Bang. And at that time, you know, I was in college. Oops, I'm moving the camera. Oops. I was in college, actually university. Yeah, actually that university actually have this color, so we're not gonna talk about it because I don't want anybody stalking me. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you guys my hanbok-hae. Is it hanbok or hanbok-hae? It's like a Korean, let me Google search that because I don't want you guys coming for me and be like, oh my gosh, you obsessed with it. You like their culture, but you don't even know about their traditional dress. It's hanbok, I think. Don't come for me. Be nice to me, okay, oppas? Alright? All right, and all the unis out there, be nice to me, okay? So, and then I was introduced to Big Bang, okay? Big Bang was the it for me. I was sold. I don't know why, but there was like a huge obsession. I really love Big Bang, and my favorite ones, it goes like from my top favorite to the least. So it started with T.O.P because I just love T.O.P for his bad boy style, okay? So he kind of like, he was cute, you know, but he had like a bad boy style to him. So me and my friend, we will fight over him because, you know, I was like, yo, we're gonna leave boys over flowers on that side because, you know, that's romance and crying your eyes out and all this other stuff and oppa, way, and all that shit. Yeah. And now we're like getting into Big Bang, all right? So T.O.P was like, I said, he was like the bad boy of that group, the whole band, all right? I might be biased, but he was, and he was freaking hot. And I really loved him in Iris as well. If you guys haven't checked out Iris, even though he died, but he was still pretty good. He played a pretty good role in that. And then the next person, I would say Taeyang. Taeyang was just, oh my god, cute. He was so cute. All right, he was just so adorable, and he was like, the vocalist of him in that group was freaking amazing. Like, and I would say the bod. Taeyong was known for the bod of the team because he wasn't like, he was between cute, manly, and just in between. So like, I would put him second, and then maybe I would say like G-Dragon. G-Dragon was like that cute homeboy that you guys can dress weird and feminine and still be like really cute. I don't know. He was just like also, and then over time he just like turned into like bad boy, feminine. I don't know. He was more androgynous to me than any of the other group members. But and then the other guy, Singri, I think that's his name. He's the only, I'm sorry, but he was the only forgotten one. Like, I honestly never paid attention to him, even though he was the best singer in the group actually. But he just wasn't the face. Like, he wasn't like T.O.P, he wasn't G-Dragon, he wasn't Taeyang. He was just there. It was like, oh shoot, Big Bang have another fourth member? I know they had like more members, but I don't know what that story was. But I just focused on the people, the ones that I really love. And we gotta put homage to them because they introduced K-pop to American, you know, I might be biased, but to me, they introduced K-pop into the American industry, in my opinion. So don't come from me, my opinion is my opinion. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons. And then I wanted to learn Korean because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet T.O.P someday and I'm gonna marry T.O.P someday. Me and my best friend, this is what the fantasy that we had in our head. Yeah, like teenage, like, you know, but we were in our late 20s then, so so we fought over T.O.P a lot. So we decided we wanted to learn Korean language. Mind you, this is like 2011, 2012, so on, so off. But I didn't have any Korean friends for me to learn Korean, so I just kind of like learned through YouTube. And I learned the 14 consonant, 10 vowels, and then I just kind of learned how to read, but I just never knew how to speak. So I can literally read Korean, but I just can't speak, if that makes sense. Yeah, if I can't make a formal like conversation or interesting conversation unless I like live there for a couple, like 10 months or so, or if I have a Korean friend that I can actually speak with. But I will tell you guys this, that I have basic, okay, basic Korean phrases that would be what I would survive if I was ever to go to Korea. All right, so I'm gonna start. All right, all right. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 안geer입니다. That's all I know. 안녕하세요. 안geer입니다. 반갑습니다. That's all I really know if I was to introduce myself, okay? And then if I say, oh, opa, you bought me some flowers. 감사합니다. Okay, I wouldn't do that. Like, that's really annoying, but that shit is funny. I used to do it to one of my well, he wasn't really like my Korean friend, but he was like my Korean friend at that time because he really had a thick Korean accent, and I think he just came from Korea. Even though he was younger than me, I still called him Oppa because we made fun of each other because he called me old lady and I called him like, I don't know, I called him Oppa because I was like, I'm younger than you, whatever. So yeah, he's happily married right now. He's in Korea. He has a little girl. So hopefully I get to see them when I go to Korea. And then how do I say I'm sorry? Oh, 추세네요. Like, I don't know. 추사합니다. 추사네요. Something like that. 추세요. I think 추세요 has helped me, right? So you see, my Korean is really, really bad. How do I say? If I want to, okay, so my favorite Korean food is bulgogi because it's so sweet, and then when you cook it on that what do you call it, that stove, and it's just I just be like, 불고기 주세요. 아줌마, 불고기 주세요. And like, I know I'm like really trying hard to to speak Korean, but probably they're looking at me like, girl, stop it. Stop it. And then how do I say 이거 I forgot how to say the price. Like, if I wanted to look at the price, I don't know. I don't know. I could be say 이거 좋아, 이거 좋아한다, 이거 좋아해. I don't know. Y'all, you guys, I know a lot of my Korean people, whoever's gonna watch this, and if you're Korean, don't be offended because I'm really trying to learn your language, okay? And I don't have any Korean friends that I can learn from, but forgive me, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys all the phrases that I actually learned. Let me see. Oh, 이거 얼마예요? I think that's how. Or if if I want to ask how much is that? 이거 저기요. 이거 얼마예요? I don't know if my Korean is like really perfect, but that's what I would say. 저기요. 이거 얼마예요? 이거 얼마예요? 이거 얼마예요? 이거. Y'all gonna kill me about this. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and another word that I'm gonna probably like have to know is, where is it, or do you have it? I think it's like 위구 있어요, 주스 있어요, 나문 있어요, 오빠스 있어요. Okay, that's like the weirdest way to like. But do you guys have 오빠 있어요? 어드레스 있어요. 컴퓨터 있어요. 커피 있어요. I think that's pretty, like, I don't know, maybe. But we'll see if I can put the sentence together. So anyway, since I like fucked up on the Korean language, but I promise, 정말 I promise that I will learn my Korean, and then I'm gonna come here in maybe like 4 to 6 months, and I'm gonna be like fluent. 진짜? I'm gonna be really, really fluent, and you guys are gonna see like, wow, angeer, 좋다, 진짜 좋다. Okay, that just like spit right there. But you guys are gonna be like, oh, you're so good in speaking Hangul, and I'm gonna be like, oh, 감사합니다, 고마워, 진짜 고맙다. 고맙다 오빠. 고맙다. But anyway, y'all. Okay, let's get back to business. So what I was saying, like, Big Bang was what introduced me to K-pop culture and why I like K-pop so much. So my first song that I actually heard from Big Bang was the one that they collaborated. I mean, actually no, not this one. Let me. I'm gonna look it up right now. It's the one that. Where is it at? Let me look at it. Hold on. 잠깐만요. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so here's another song that I'm gonna show it to y'all, like let y'all listen, because also this song actually remind me of Boys to Kiss, B2K, which was American boy band here. Well, yeah, a boy group that was here in America, and I was like totally in love with it, even though they broke up. And I was hoping that that would never happen to like Big Bang, and then it happened, and I was like, oh my gosh, why? My life is over. Oh my. Like when they broke up, I was just like, I was like Korean drama moment. Like I was just like, why they break up? But then, you know, G-Dragon kind of like ventured out, Taeyang kind of ventured out, TFP kind of ventured out, and then the other member that I can't quite remember his name, Singri, kind of ventured out. But you know, like the three popping squad was still going. I mean, I think I've heard some of Singri's songs in some K-dramas and shit. Look, I'm pushing up my boobs like I have some boobs, but I don't. Sad moment. It's okay though, boo boo. It's okay. I still got guns though. You see that? Y'all see this? Come at me. I wouldn't like. But anyway, so when they broke out, I was just like, oh my gosh, why? Because once a group dismembered, it's like they're not gonna go anywhere. But then they kind of prove us wrong, and then they came back, you know. But let me show you guys my first, you know, Shazam with Big Bang. Okay, I mean, there's a couple of ones that I really like that I can't really find on YouTube, but whatever. So we're gonna play this one, La La La, which I told you I kind of reminded me. Hey, when I saw that, I was like, okay, little Asian band over here, and I was like, hey, hey, oh. Even though I didn't quite understand the other rest they're saying in you know, in Korean, we still love. Shout out to those people that translate the Korean language into English. So we were like literally reading subtitles to the song so we can actually understand. And another one, when Taeyang like ventured out by himself, like this is one of my favorite songs like from him, yo. Taeyang, yo. Let me Taeyang. Boy had some good R&B music, you know, and he was a good dancer too. We gotta say, he was a really good dancer. Like he was A1 good dancer. That's probably why he had like the best body in the group, in my opinion. But I really like his Rise album, and this was one of my favorite songs. So let me go ahead and put it. This one, Eyes, Nose, and Lips. That was like one of my songs for Taeyang. Even though he's really short, but I was still a big fan of him. Let's go to the part that actually. No, you didn't. Let me just pause this before I get copyright, but I like that song. I know you guys wanted to hit that note when he 사랑해 사랑해지마 내가 숨잖아봐. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. But okay, we'll pause it right there. But that was one of my favorite songs from Taeyang, you know. And then he came up, I'll Be There. He came up with I'll Be There. I was like, almost flipped my wig off, and I was like, girl. I was like, I gotta go to Korea. I'm gonna love everything about Korea. I don't know, there's some kind of effect that like boy band groups give people. Like I was into B2K here in the American industry, and then the Korean industry came out. Got addicted. But I like this song a lot. I'll be there, girl. Okay, I don't like it in the English version. I only like it in the Korean version. So we're gonna, but hold on y'all. Like, let me tell y'all, when Taeyang went solo, like, y'all gotta see this part. Alright, hold on. Boy! Hold on! Let my camera focus. Hold on. Like, y'all know then, cause you know, a lot of like when K-pop was like really like that, Taeyong wasn't like the most popular because he showed his body a lot. But it's like, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? He was doing it for the Big Bang Squad, okay? He was like, he said, I'ma bring it in, you know, I'm solo now, but you know, I still do my thing. I love my brothers and stuff, but you know, y'all gonna see this rise. That's pretty much what he was telling us. So that's why I kept sticking to Taeyang to be #1 fan. And then now let's go to T.O.P. One of his songs that I really like, Tell Me Good, okay? Like, Tell Me Good. That's one of them. Look at me like talking like, Tell Me Good. But y'all listen to this. Like, he was just in his own little world. But I don't want the English version. This was all of them together, but you know, T.O.P. was in this. I really liked him in this one. Round, round. Tell me goodbye. Hold on, I gotta pause it because I don't like it in the English version. Hold on. Now, I think they did this for us, the American people, but it was really good. So, and then they were singing little Japanese music. Here goes the one that I always forget, but he had really good lyrics. Nothing for you. Tell me. Hey, anyway, I don't want to get copyrighted, but that was one of my songs. Even though I could not understand it then, like, it just hit you right there. You're just like, oh my God. What did they just sing? I gotta find out more, and that's how I got really addicted to Big Bang. Okay, and then we go to G-Dragon. Okay, this is where he introduced is like very androgynous like style. You know what I mean? It's like feminine yet masculine at the same time. But you know, like that's not how it really was. But this is the song that I really like. I was like, what the hell is that? It's nice. But anyway, let me let you guys listen to it. It's called Heartbreak. Hey. That was like one of my favorites. Yeah. Shiroyo. Okay, I'll stop it. But yeah, that was like one of my other favorite songs. And just the visuals in the music video, like all his music videos, honestly, like I was just like, wow. Like all of them, honestly, like their visuals were like A1. They give you guys the party, they give you guys the mellow, the heart, you know. And then, you know, and then Big Bang, who introduced me to 21. Okay, those were like my two favorite groups in the Korean music K-pop industry at that time, until, you know, like I was a big fan of Big Bang, and then I became a big fan of 21, and I really love them. And I think they were just like literally underrated. But I think, if to be honest, let's bring it back. Okay, a lot of the K-pop that are really coming into the Western industries now is because of Big Bang and 21. I say what I said and I mean what I meant, okay? I say what I say. So if y'all wanna come for my neck, okay? Y'all gotta pay homage to the OGs, and they are still going to be making music. I don't care what anybody say, they gotta come back. You guys gotta come back for us. I know, like, I really wish 21 did never break up. I don't even know why they broke up, but like all these scandals, y'all, we don't care. We don't. Y'all making you over there. I know, like, because the culture is so different, but it's like, I mean, if I look at some of their scandals that they actually happened while Big Bang like went through their own separate, it was just like, that's it? Is that why y'all broke up? Like, that's it? And then 21, that's it? Really? Like, I honestly think like 21 would be the biggest female band at the moment till right now, if they wasn't dismembered. Like, girl, I really think they would have done really good, because they gave you guys like range of female empowerment. In my opinion, they gave you the Innocent, which is Park Bomb, and then they gave you guys, which is like tomboy, hoodish. I think it was, see, CL was like the thuggish one. Like, I don't know, it's like she was like give you both. And then there's the other one that I can't really quite remember her name, but she was like the boss, like she keep you in line or something like that. But I only pay attention a lot to Park Bomb and CL, because once they become solo, I actually really like some of her music. But I still wish they were together. But this is one of my favorite songs by Park Bomb. Let me show you. Park Bomb, you and I. Yeah, this is like my song. This is like one of my songs. I was like, oh, it's so cute. Make me think of being in a white dress someday. But, and then her vocals on this one was like, let's skip forward. Let me And I don't even know the lyrics, but I love singing the humming too. That girl got vocals. I don't know why she didn't make it. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. I swear to God, I'm gonna get copyrighted big time on this video. That's the one biggest reason because I really one day wanted to go to. I've never been to a big band concert or 21 concert. I'm so sad. I was like really sad that I never got to. R.I.P. R.I.P. But you know what? Someday I hope I get to like really see my favorite oppas. T.O.P. Tang, G-Dragon, and my favorite unis. Or maybe I might be their uni actually. Yeah? No. Yeah, uni. I think I'm right. Yeah, I think I might be. But hopefully I get to like see them someday. And I hope you guys enjoy my look. Like I thought I would wear an afro today, you know. No, it's not my hair, but I really like it. It's cute. I did a little bit of the Ulzang makeup on my face. So I was trying to go for like the doll-like. Yeah, I was trying to go for the doll-like, like a black Barbie. Well, you know, drunken Ulzang makeup look on this afro. So that's what pretty much I was trying to go for. But I don't know if it worked out. So yeah, so that's a little bit why I wanted to learn Korean in the first place. And I may not be good at it, but at least I can be proud that I can actually read it. So I'm gonna try my best, my very best, because this is kind of like sort of my hobby, because I wanted to surprise my best friend because we wanted to go to Korea possibly in the next 2 years or so. We were supposed to go next year, but then we're too broke, and then I had lost my job, so I couldn't like save up enough to go visit Korea for like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. But it's a possibility in the next 2 years, because next year I'm trying to move to New York. So I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm trying to move there to be able to go into the fashion industry there and see how it is, and you know, and see if I can ascend and succeed in that industry. And kind of like, as you guys know, I'm a photographer. Well, my photos are pretty good. I will put the IG here and you guys go rate my photos. And how do you guys, you know, let me know, is it good art? You know, obviously every art is not always going to be good, but the photos, I'm going to be posting them here. I'm going to post the Instagram here, so go and follow it, leave your comments, and let me know if you like my photography page. And also I will leave my IG page here. I'm going to tell you guys a story about my IG and why I'm so disappointed in it. My personal, well, it's sort of like my portfolio, but I'm gonna right here, this invisible thing right here, I'm gonna talk about it in my next video, so be on tune why I'm really disappointed in my portfolio Instagram. And I'll tell you guys a story, because I thought I was popping, okay, but I guess I'm not. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, I might be moving to New York, so pray for me, please. The universe bless me with some moolah so I can move out there, so I can show you guys more of my behind and my craziness and stuff like that. So anyway, this was a little bit into my hobby and why I want to learn Korean, and why I'm really, what intrigued me into wanting to learn Korean and hopefully like wanting to go there someday. So those were a couple of things that I showed you guys and the reasoning. I know it's like a a stupid reason. But also guys, I gotta tell you guys, I love Korean food. Especially, I love, obviously everybody's gonna say kimchi, but I love kimchi. My favorite meat is bulgogi. Yes, kimbap, a couple of other things like I don't know. I just love Korean food in general, but hopefully I can do a video where I'm actually going to one of these favorite Korean restaurants. I mean, it's a Korean market, but they have restaurants around it. I'm gonna order my favorite food and then I'm gonna do like a little mukbang. I will put like a poll of which videos you guys want to see, the story about my Instagram and why I was disappointed and what I found out, or a mukbang of my favorite types of Korean food that I get to show you guys. So again, y'all, it's gonna be a long ass video and I'm really sorry, but I'm really sorry. You came to the end of it and I really appreciate it. You my A1, okay? You my A1. I really appreciate that you sticked around. Let me know, you guys. Also, comment on my look below. Did you guys like it? Am I portraying Black Afro Bobby? You know? Do you guys like the makeup? Do you guys like the afro? You know, I don't wear it every day, but you know, something that I really like. I like this, you know. I don't even know why I'm talking like this and changing my accent all of a sudden. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for continuing to support my channel, and as we grow and hopefully we become Lady Committee. I just appreciate y'all. And for all my Korean speaking people, I'm sorry that I really butchered the language. I'm still learning, so I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, I will be fluent, and I'm gonna make a video one day just speaking Korean in general. So this is your girl Angeer, and I am out. Taga, I'm gone. Peace and love.
No, I'm really just